Hey everyone, this is a special video. I don't think I've ever done an unboxing video before, but this is not for one particular item, but a variety of items. In my last pickup video, I talked about a seller who probably packaged items the best that I've ever come across. Well, I had a chance to buy some more stuff from him, and this is it right here. So I was going to demonstrate how someone should package items. Now, if you want to hear more about the items themselves, I will put these in a pickup video and do what I normally do and talk a little bit about everything I show. This will primarily be unpacking and showing, mainly because that will take long enough as it is. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to open this from the bottom simply because the address and everything is on the other side and I was too lazy to mark it out. But completely blew my budget with this and another item I hope to have a video up for shortly. But for these, the guy gave me a chance to buy them before he offered them to anyone else. He then knocked 15% off of the price, and on top of that, included shipping with the price. And to sweeten the deal, he took $10 off one of the games because a condition with the manual that I was so on. And he said, "Hey, I'll take 10 off." And I said, "Buddy, you have a deal." So first off, let me just show you one thing he does that I've seen Japanese sellers do this, but not a lot of people here, which is he tapes the bottom of the flap shut from the inside. I've noticed Japanese sellers do this as well as use double-sided tape. So when they do that, they also tape the item down. So step one to secure packaging, tape the bottom shut. Let's see. He also taped the second flap shut, and look at this bubble wrap. This man knows what he's doing, people. Oops, sorry about that. So we have bubble wrap, foam, and then you see more bubble wrap and popcorn. No tissue paper this time. He normally will put tissue paper around the game and then bubble wrap, but this is how thickly wrapped this one is. You can probably see from the front. See through the bubble wrap what this is. I will say, yes, several of these are Sega Saturn items. I wasn't particularly on the hunt for some of these, but I had the chance to grab them. And, you know, while I wasn't on the hunt for them, I'm not going to turn them down. Especially because prices have gone so high the past year or so. I kind of just put these down as if I can find them, I'll grab them. And this is one of those cases where that turned out to be true. He did wrap this, though. Instead of tissue paper, it's in packaging wrap. So just think of how many layers that is now. We've had bubble wrap, foam, another bubble wrap, packaging wrap. I'm sure this has a technical name, but I'm going to call it packaging wrap. So the first item out the box is... Let me get all this tape off. Sega Ages. All these are complete. This one is one of the better condition items. They're all in really good shape. That's another thing. The stuff he sells is just fantastic. Like I said, one did have a problem with the manual, and there are some wrinkles here and there, but he told me about all of them. Foam insert, flat manual, very nice. Yeah, he took about 6 pictures of every single item and then sent 1 to 2 paragraph detailed descriptions of everything. That's how thorough this man is. So Sega Ages. Grab another one here. No bubble wrap on this one, but it does have packaging wrap. And it looks like he wrapped it twice because of that. A lot of this stuff I actually saved because a friend of mine sells a lot on eBay, but he sells movies that I'm not too into. But I give all this to him. Mr. Bones with foam insert, nice. Also, some of these did have cracked cases, so I said, just go ahead and when you take a photo, let me see the cracks. And he got back to me and said, you know what, I wouldn't have replaced all the cases, so don't worry about that. Oh, sorry for the reflection, Mr. Bones. This one is bubble wrap. Try to go a little bit faster on this one. The time this guy takes to make sure everything's just right. He should teach a class. Okay, wrapped again. And this one is Three Dirty Dwarves. Now, this is the one he knocked $10 off of because there is a tear. You can see it right here. It's about a 1-inch tear by the ESRB logo. This game has absolutely skyrocketed. I want to say it was Bubble One that picked it up recently. Kind of reminded me of it, and I thought, oh yeah, you know, I should play that again. I had the PC demo of this because this was put out by Sega Soft. So there is a PC demo still floating around, but I played the PC demo when this came out. On one of the Saturn sampler discs, this is on there. And I believe I did rent this, but it's been so long. This was never a pricey game. Like 20 to 30 bucks maybe. Bubble wrap in the case with the foam. Never a pricey game, and so I looked it up, and it was going for anywhere from 50 to 80. Here's the thing. I did look about 5 games in particular. In May, these games were going for 40 to 50. Today, they're selling for 80 to 100. I don't know what's happened since May, but this is one of those games. If you go to sold listings on eBay, you will see people paying 70 to 80 for this. I got it for, what, 35 to 40. So very pleased with that. Three Dirty Dwarfs. Really not sure why that game has skyrocketed. I remember it being pretty fun, but I don't recall it being in particularly limited supply. And like I said, it was one of those games where for years you could get it for a little over 20. It's actually a side-scrolling action title, but you can switch between the three dwarves, and each one has a special power. And I want to say there are slight puzzle elements to it. You have to use their powers to... it's not like a Streets of Rage where they have special powers. You just simply use to fight, but you use them to bypass obstacles and stuff. Next up, Sonic Jam. This has always gone for a little bit more than average, simply because I'm not sure if the print run was low, but this has always been a $40 to $50 title. It's gone up, but not too much. I just wanted to grab it because I bought the import of it a while back, and I thought if I could ever, the import's still about 20. It's about 20 to 30 now. I got it for under 20. But I said, if I could ever find it in good shape, I'd go ahead and grab the US version, and this is perfect condition. Now, moving on from the Saturn, we have cardboard packaging. Perfect. Okay, so the item has cardboard and bubble wrap, and you slide that out. Blazing lasers. Even put bubble wrap for the Hue card. You can see this manual does have a little bit of some bumps here and there, but that's fine. Very hard to find TurboGrafx-16 games in great condition. A little bit of wear on the spine and some warping here, but the price was more than fair for this. Probably 20 to 25 below what was going for on eBay. And I go to Video Game Den and PC Engine Bible to see if these games are worth it. And any game that ranks highly, I go ahead and put that on my list, and this was one of them. A shooter, if that wasn't obvious. And I believe this is the final one. Let me fish through all the bubble wrap. Yeah, this is... Oh, perfect. He also put this in on the top, under the bubble wrap, to safeguard it even more. I'm telling you people, this guy knows what he's doing. So, more cardboard. More bubble wrap. You might be tired of me saying that, but I'm not. That means every time, it's a joy to go through this guy's stuff. Especially after I got a Saturn game recently that literally has candle wax running down the spine, and the seller tells me they didn't do it. I really don't think someone lit a candle inside the box at the post office. But that was such a hassle, I ended up keeping it because they did not want to pay for shipping, and I would have been out like 25% of what I paid. So that's why I appreciate this so much more. All right, let me get the bubble wrap off this. Got to be delicate because this is the only game I have like this. This is TurboGrafx-16, but with the box. None of my games have the outside box. Really nice to have this. Non-boxed versions of this, I got it for half the price of just the regular case and hue card. There is a PC Engine version of this, but if I can be honest with you, I really just wanted to have one of these with the box. I've never seen one in person, and oh, that is really nice. Again, a shooter, but you are a mech. This one actually, to me, looked more fun than Blazing Lasers. If I like this, I will go ahead and pick up the PC Engine version, but yeah, sidearms. So that's this pickup from this gentleman. And to all you sellers out there, this is how you package items. Oh, and more bubble wrap that was on top of this. That's how you package items, especially to UK sellers out there. I hear UK people on YouTube talking all the time how terrible the sellers are. That is how you package an item. So, thank you for watching, and another video will be up shortly.